Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are here today at the Kutubulung camp, the extended area of it, and I'm standing alongside with Sister Shobika, who arrived yesterday, November the 7th, 2017. Her entire family has been killed by the Burmese government, and only her along with 3 other individuals remain. The picture she's holding up are her family members, and I'm gonna ask the camera to zoom in a little bit. If you see this picture here, this young boy over here remains, and then you have this girl here that remains, and then the young boy that is being held in the arms of the grandfather, or is it the father?
It's the grandfather.
It's the grandfather. He's being held in the arms of the grandfather. And these 3, where are they currently? Are they in the hospital, or are they in the camp? They're in the camp. I'm here with this little boy, Muhammad Shu'aid. He was shot by a member of the Myanmar military, and after being shot, he lived in that state with the bullet in his body for about 2 days, then embarked on a journey traveling for over a day over the border into Bangladesh, where he then was treated by a Bangladeshi doctor working for a local NGO. I'm right now with Muhammad Zakaria, who fled from his locality known as Fokhali, which is almost on the border of Bangladesh. The military had come and told everyone that they were not Burmese, they were not from Myanmar, that they were Bangladeshi, and that they had to flee. And when they were reluctant in fleeing, the military started to shoot them, and then later went away that same day. And as you see, as a result of those shots being fired by the military, Muhammad Zakaria got a bullet, or 2 in fact, in his leg, and was without any form of aid, assistance, without any form of relief. There was no doctor, there was no medicine. In fact, Muslims living in Myanmar, Muslims living in Rohingya are not allowed to be treated as far as that we are hearing from them directly, and thus they are forced to flee for 2 reasons. Firstly, to get immediate aid and assistance, otherwise as a result of the injury they could die, or additionally, if they do not flee, the military may very well return and kill them. There are many stories like this. There are many stories in this capacity, and unfortunately we don't have the time nor the willpower to really share all of these stories with you. But the few that we are sharing, I hope it will melt your heart, and you will keep these brothers and sisters of ours in your du'as. I want to end by sharing with you a profound hadith, in regards to which the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Muslimu akhul Muslim. Your brother is a Muslim is a fellow brethren to you. Al-Muslimu akhul Muslim. A Muslim is a fellow brother to you. La yadlimuhu wa la yuslimuhu. You do not harm him, but most imperatively and most essentially, you do not allow him to fall in the hands of some people by means of which he or she will be harmed. Then the Prophet of Allah said, Man kana fi hajati akhihi, kana Allahu fi haja. If you fulfill the needs of your fellow brothers and sisters who are going through atrocities, trials and tribulations, then it had been promised to you and me that Allah will fulfill our needs. And then the Prophet of Allah said, وَمَنْ يَسَّرَ عَلَى مُؤْسِرٍ يَسَّرَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. If you happen to bring aid, assistance and relief to your fellow brothers and sisters who are going through atrocities, trials and tribulations, then it has been promised to me and you that Allah will provide us aid and assistance at a time when we need it the most in this life, but most importantly in the hereafter.